2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin.
I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be following this particular featured group because there are rumours of quite the rivalry starting to bubble between these two players.
Well, Henny, quite a challenge that this player has set for themselves. We've seen them beat many of their rivals this season, but there are not many people that can go up against the great Tiger Woods and succeed. History's told us that.
Oh, well, they certainly do not lack in confidence. This is going to be a very entertaining group to follow indeed.
I'm jumping around in my seat, and I can also see Rich Beam doing exactly the same. He managed this feat back in 2002 when he won the PGA at Hazeltine over the great Tiger Woods.
Oh, please, Luke, don't mention that. Once we get Rich on his high horse, there's no getting him down again. Although he has shown that it can be done. Tiger Woods can be beaten. However, it is such a tall order. I know that this player has beaten all of these incredible roster of players in all these rivalries so far, but come on, this is Tiger Woods. Can it really be done today?
Well, that's the question we're going to get answered, aren't we? Very few people have ever laid claim to beating Tiger head-to-head. Good luck in your rivalry. You're going to need it. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Oh, what a great stroke. That's a long-range bomb, and with it, puts extra strain on the person chasing behind them.
That shot's so good, we need to have another look.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
He finds himself in a share of the lead. Water is a feature here at the Copperhead course of Innisbrook Resort, Rich, and it comes into play at the second.
Downhill tee shot. You want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
From around 170 yards here.
Wind coming right at him.
Opting for the 6-iron. Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
Hey, nice looking line.
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And after that hole, he's now alone at the top of the leaderboard. The Copperhead course at Innisbrook can really bite you, especially if you're slightly wayward, and there's one of those holes right here at the third, Rich.
Decisions to be made. The fairway narrows up. Should you take driver out? Also the water on the right. So players more than likely laying back with some kind of fairway wood.
Disappointing, that one. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up here from about 145 yards. Yeah, this is lovely.
Nicely done.
Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. That was a gallant attempt. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread.
An opportunity to make a par here.
And that putt will drop.
Well done. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
Well, he's behind, just in second place, looking to leapfrog.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. The fourth hole, the first of the par threes on the property, and you've got to be dialed in on your number.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
He's found the surface. Good chance here.
20 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And this putt coming up for his par. Nice stroke. And down she goes.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
Currently a couple under for the round. Stretching out over 600 yards means the par 5 fifth is no snag.
It is. Luke, I rarely say that par 5s on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left, that's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up on this par 5.
Not bad. And here we are with the third shot.
Currently tied for the lead.
Whoa, fuck, too early.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Oh, that was such a good stroke.
Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Oh, just missed. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. The sixth hole at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich. It's a challenging one, isn't it?
If you find the fairway off the tee here, you are an amazing human being. The fairway tilts from right to left very significantly. Holding the fairway is almost impossible.
Henny, how's that ball lying?
Oh, this is just unfortunate. So close to the fairway, but sitting really down.
Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
Let's catch up with Tiger Woods, shall we?
Oh, that is brilliant. A bonus birdie. And that will move him up the leaderboard as well.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, I thought that one was going in.
Putting for a par here. Down she goes. Let's head to the next.
Leading by a shot after that hole. Standing on the seventh tee, players get to breathe a sigh of relief having the sixth behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair. You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out just for position. Any misses to the right or the left, and you'll be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball in a hurry.
Lookout world was his statement when he came out onto the Pro Tour, and we look back in the greatness in sports, right across all sport in the world. Has one player or one athlete had a greater impact on their sport more than Tiger Woods did for golf?
I hate to say no, because I also look back at the sport, Luke, when Arnold Palmer came through. Good-looking fella, and just kind of came from a blue-collar background, and I kind of think that Arnold Palmer paved the way for a Tiger Woods that then go out and dominate, because golf was already on the radar. It just wasn't nearly as much on the radar as it is now because of Tiger, but I think because of what Arnold Palmer did, he set the groundwork for all of this. But in saying that, in the modern era, in the modern game, to be fair, and you look at every sport across the books, and I don't care whether you're talking about, you know, Tom Brady, LeBron James right now, I don't think you have a bigger player globally, with the exception of maybe Messi or Ronaldo, than Tiger Woods. I just think that from a global standpoint, Tiger Woods, whenever he shows his face anywhere, people lose their minds. Like, grown men lose their minds if they get a glimpse of Tiger Woods from 50 yards away. I've seen it before, Luke, and I'll see it again, but it never seems to amaze me, baffle me, make me giggle a little bit. Like, holy cow, this guy's Elvis. He's Elvis Presley. I mean, because Elvis was the biggest guy in the world as far as I could tell. It's mind-boggling how big Tiger Woods is in this game, and continues to be, and will forever be.
This one's tracking. Okay, steady now. Bogey putt coming up here. Well, they say a bogey pleases someone. The rest of the field buoyed now after that drop shot by our leader.
Ball striking continues to be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee, a par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with the driver. Second shot is going to be straight back up the hill. And once again, with the pin position over on the right-hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. This is a quality par 4.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. This one's for birdie. Oh, so close. Oh, that's too bad. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for par.
Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Oh, this is a precarious position, if you don't mind me saying, Rich. They have the lead, but there's plenty chasing with just 9 to play.
Well, it's been great watching this player get the best of their rival, but still a long way to go until the end of this tournament. Let's see how it shakes out. That one's right out of the top drawer.
Second shot here on the 10th hole. Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
Well, that's well played and sets up a good birdie look here at the 10th. Ouch,
Oh,
that hurts.
fucking A.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. Find the right-hand side of the fairway. You can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green in two, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out.
Rich, considering everything that's been said about the great Tiger Woods throughout his entire career, it almost seems superfluous to add anything more to it. But what that man has meant to the game, and again, to people like yourself who have gone on to win major championships as well.
Yeah, I would think what Tiger has brought to the game is just he changed the perception of the game as it being kind of an old man sport, and all of a sudden he's out there winning and fist pumping and getting the crowds fired up and everybody into the game. It just kind of changed the entire complexion of it. No longer do you have these old guys that are dressed poorly with big beer bellies, and all of a sudden, you know, you got guys that are young and wearing these tight-fitting clothes, going into the gym and treating it more like a business instead of just a sport. He really changed the entire dynamic of the game, the landscape of what it takes to become a great player. And, you know, everybody else was just kind of sitting there in awe going, well, how does he do this? Well, it's almost like he had a plan, a master plan to go out there and listen, I'm going to dominate by being physically better, mentally better, and I'm just going to steamroll these guys. And when he first started doing that, everybody's kind of looking back going, okay, he's taking this seriously. Maybe I need to start taking it seriously too, right? So it's just one of those things that came along that nobody knew what to really expect of him. But he told us right away, listen, I expect to win every single week out there, and sure enough, that's what he did.
That was wonderfully done. Sitting at -4, currently in the lead. Opting for the 9-iron. Yeah, nicely played.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Setting up this putt 21 feet from the cup.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today. This one looking really
Wow! My goodness.
That's disappointing. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Currently in first position. Lucky 13 for some. This par 3 plays 200 yards.
Luke, this tee shot is about as hard as 8th grade algebra. It is absolutely mind-bending. It doesn't look like much, but that green absolutely, I think the green is made out of Gore-Tex. It repels golf balls.
Wow, what happened there?
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
Now 4 under par, currently in the lead. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
Nice little par putt here.
This one started out on a good line. For the par. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's currently in second place, hoping to overtake the leader.
Sadly, in the sand, but a chance to make up for the error. Oh, what a touch of class. Holds it from the sand. Let's take a look at the current standings. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The second of the back 9 par 5s, Rich 14. There's plenty to it.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in two, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. You find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
Oh shit, you fucking win.
Handy effort, that one. Getting ready to play their third. He's got a two-stroke buffer. Oh, that was brilliant. Didn't even think you'd get on the green from there. Oh, well played. Pretty straightforward four-footer coming up here. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And that will take him to 5 under. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. The long par 3 continues to be a feature here at the Copperhead course, and 15's no different.
It is. Thankfully, though, this is the flattest green, or one of the flattest greens on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green, but don't miss it left. That is no good.
That should find the surface. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold. Rolling end to end. It's looking nice.
Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Let's check in with Tiger Woods. That's inside the range.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Well, as you enter the dreaded snake pit here at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich, you know where you stand on the 16th tee.
This tee shot forces your hand. You must take it down the right-hand side in order to have a good look at this green for your second shot. Any misses out to the left, you're going to find the trees in all sorts of trouble.
Playing from around 150 yards here. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. Going with the 8-iron here. Playing within their comfort zone there.
Outside chance for birdie here, Luke.
Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Needs this one to kick right.
Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt. That is hunting for the hole.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole.
On a nice line.
And as we take a look at the standings, this player is currently in first, with Justin Rose second.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
The Copperhead's penultimate hole is a good par 3 playing up the hill.
It's a tough tee shot, plays longer than what's on the yardage. Any pin that's in the front part of the green is a difficult one to find as the green is so narrow.
Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Oh, get in. He's making this look easy, keeps surging ahead. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible.
Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Yes!
I mean, you've got to expect this kind of stuff when you start up a rivalry with a tour player. This is what they do.
Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. The closing hole of Innisbrook's Copperhead course is also the final hole of the Snake Pit, and this one here has everything going against it.
Lay it back and you're going to have a long second shot back up the hill, but if you take driver and find the fairway, you'll be rewarded with a very short second shot.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
They can't quite see the green here, Luke, because it's elevated, it's much higher. They're definitely going to have to club up.
4 left.
Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
Shocking, a missed green in regulation.
The hole out from off this green here to win the tournament. Ooh, that almost went down.
That's a touch of class. Terrific little chip.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
And this putt for the tournament. And as that putt drops to the bottom, Rich, they are now the Valspar champion. What a performance.
Yeah, what a performance, what a win. I mean, just, this player was just amazing all week long.
Well, Henny, when they came into this rivalry, we weren't sure if they were going to be good enough to win the battle. They not only won that, they won the war.
Luke, while they've been out on the golf course, I've been cooking. Here, smell this. We've got to eat up. It's some humble pie. We shouldn't ever have doubted them. There was some spectacular golf out there, and it was a pleasure to watch.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.